Hello, in this video we will be learning about how to develop your own food delivery app in Thunkable. So this is a rare video, so you can't able to find this video anywhere. Please watch this video till the end. I think this video will be very big, so if you will see this video fully, you will be getting to know about fully about Thunkable and creating your professional app with Thunkable and how to link the Thunkable and the database, and you can create your own professional app like a food delivery app. So let's get started. So before we enter the video, make sure you click on the red color subscribe button and the bell icon. Also, thank you for 100 subscribers. So this video is special for 100 subscribers. So thanks for those 1 or 3 subscribers until now. So let's get started. So let's see this review of the app. So guys, hope you saw the video preview of our application. So let's start creating this application now. So by clicking this create new app button, so if you click the create new app button, you can name your project. So I'm going to name my project as so today I'm going to name as food go. So it's our project name. So then you need to select the category of your application, like I'm going to set as food and drinks, and I'm going to delete this. I'm going to create this app project. So then you can able to see one nice mobile emulator in our screen. Okay, here what we're going to do means first we're going to search for one icon. I'm on image. First drag and drop one image here. Then we are going to add one label here. So it's after the image one. So this image is going to have our apps icon. So for creating your own apps icon, you can go to the canva.com and you can create your own design. So I'm going to create my own logo here. It's free forever. So then here we're going to set our logo. So let's see some templates that we can see. Let's search for food. We are having this one. So as we are our app's name is food go, right? Food go app. Okay, that's fine. Food go app. Okay, then I'm going to set I'm going to click the share button. So you need to go to the download. I'm going to select the file tab as jpg. So because of that I can easily download in a small size. So it's downloading. So now we have successfully downloaded the image from the canva.com, and now we need to upload that image that we downloaded recently. So it will be on the download section. So let me open this foodgo app that you uploaded, right? So that I can select that picture here. So it's showing the icon, right? It's really good. So then that means I don't need label one, so I can delete it now. So this is the icon of the food app. So I'm going to set this is it's okay now. So then I'm going to create another one screen for login system, or like selecting user screen select. This is a screen ID is going to be like this. I'm going to drag and drop one row here, one row. So after the row, we need one list viewer for displaying two types of, not list, yes, list viewer, list viewer. So two type of users. So it should be not inside the row one, it should be outside of the row one. So first of all, inside this row one, what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop one image here. For displaying our apps icon is for this image. I'm going to set this image as that we uploaded recently, right? I'm going to set this height as 50, and I'm going to set this width as 52. So then I'm going to set one label here after the image 2. So I think it will be label 1s. So then this text is going to be food app, food go. Okay, food go is our app's name, right? Food go is our app's name. So I'm going to set this rows horizontal alignment is going to be left. Okay, I'm going to set this height of this row 1 is going to be fit content. So then this list viewer 1 is going to be have two type of users, right? So one is customer. I'm going to add it here. So after the customer, we are having a delivery person. Delivery person. This is the next user. So we are having two type of users here in our application. So then we're going to have one login system here. Screen login. Okay. Screen login. So this is going to be the app's ID. So then, sorry, the app screen ID. Then what I'm going to do next means here we are going to drag and drop one row here again. So in this inside, then we need to drag and drop on a text input here after the row 2 or inside the row 2. So then I'm going to drag and drop the text input again. One is for username, then user phone number, user email address, then home or hotel address. So then we are having the password of the account, email address that we are having. Okay, let's check again. So username, then we are having user's phone number, then user's email address, user's home or hotel address, then user's account password. So then I'm going to set this inside this row. What I'm going to do means I'm going to drag and drop one image here inside this row 2. So let's insert for image component here. It's a visible component that you know. So inside this row 2, we are going to add one image here. So now I'm going to drag and drop one label from the component section. Yes, so this label, this image is going to be the icon of the app, you know. So then height is going to be 50, width is also going to be 50. So then this label is going to be food go. Food go is the app's name. So then I'm going to set this rows height is going to be fit content. Okay, I'm going to set this labels first text inputs in is going to be the username, right? Username. So then after the username in the text input 2, we are having the user's phone number. So we are going to set as user's phone number. So then after the phone number, we are having the home or hotel address. Home or hotel address. We can keep as a slash home or hotel address. Home or hotel address. So then we are having the email address. After the email address, we are having the password. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next means we are going to drag and drop one button here. Two type of buttons here. So first, button 1 is going to be sign in. So the text is going to be sign in. Sign in. So I'm going to set this width is going to be 200 pixels, and this sign in's text background color is going to be green color. Okay, I'm going to set this another one button's text is going to be sign up. Then I'm going to set this width of this button is going to be absolute size 200 pixels again, and I'm going to set this background color is blue itself. It's okay. So then I'm going to set this screen logins vertical alignment is going to be space around. So now it's looking very beautiful, right? So then what I'm going to do next means we are going to create another one screen. So this is the main screen here in our application called explore. User can explore the food. Inside this explore screen, what I'm going to do next means I'm going to drag and drop one row here. I think it's row 3s. So inside this row 3, I'm going to drag and drop one image for displaying the more apps icon. So it should be inside the row 3. So then I'm going to drag and drop one label here for displaying the app's name again. So this image is going to be this foodgo app.jpg. I'm going to set this height is going to be 50 again with this 50. So then I'm going to set this label as food app foodgo. Then I'm going to set this rows vertical horizontal alignment is going to be left. Okay, I'm going to set this height of this row is going to be fit content. So outside this row we are going to drag and drop one data viewer grid. So like I can drag and drop this data viewer grid here. So then I'm going to keep this row 3 above this list viewer grid. So then I'm going to set this grid item layout is going to be like this one. First of all, food image, then food title, then the food's price is going to be the subtitle. So then I'm going to drag and drop one button here, button after the list viewer grid. So here in this button we are going to set this text as nothing, as background color as nothing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next means we are going to search for an add icon. So here you can find so many add icon here. So let I can find something I like. I think it will be good. It's belong to you. I hope this will be good. No, hope this will be good. No, oh, it's all or not good. Okay, I can copy this image address and back to the thunkable. I'm going to the background picture. I'm going to paste it here. Now it's okay. Also it's not okay. Okay, let's try by keeping this background pictures height is going to be buttons height is going to be 50 and it's also going to be 50. No, I think this background picture is not working perfectly fine now. So let's use some other images here. Background icons with blue. Okay, I think it will be good now. That I can copy this image address and go back to the thunkable. I'm going to paste in the background picture. It's not working. Okay, I think if you preview the app it will work. I think so. Yes, it's working here, right? So this is our app is going to work. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to create another one screen. So name account. Okay, account account. So inside this account what I'm going to do next means I'm going to drag and drop a label here. So this label is for displaying the user's username. So then what I want to do next means I'm going to duplicate this so that I can keep this font size as 20. So now I'm going to I'm going to duplicate the label again, so as it's going to be the label 5. So then after the username we are displaying the phone number, because in the login system we use the phone number after the username, right? So that's why. So then after the label 6 we are having labels after label 5 we are having label 6. So here we are going to use the home or hotel address. Okay, home or hotel address. Home or hotel is enough because it's just for our reference. So then I want to duplicate again, so label 7. So then it's going to be the email address. So then I'm going to duplicate it again. So I'm going to set the password. Okay, we're going to display the password. Email address 1 2 3 4 5. So let's check. 1 2 3 4 5. It's perfectly fine now. Then I'm going to drag and drop one button after the label 8. So after the password, so this button's text is going to be sign out. After the sign we need one space and out. So then background color is going to be red. Why? Because sign out, right? we don't need the user to sign out with our application. So I'm going to set this width is going to be 200 pixels, and I'm going to set this vertical element for this screen is going to be space around. Okay, so that's all for this account. So then we need to do one thing. So we need to set this explore and account screen belong to one top a bottom tab navigator, so that I can go here explore. So bottom tab, let's I can search for a bottom tab navigator in the layout section. So I can drag and drop this bottom tab navigator. So defaultly some screens will come, but I want to delete these everything because we already created these and all. So I'm going to delete the screens which is going to come under the bottom tab navigator in the default. So okay, so in the bottom tab navigator we can get this explore, right? I'm going to set this explore inside this bottom tab navigator. So then I'm going to say this account also going, okay, sorry, it's showing an error. Oh, I'm going to set this account. I won't be able to do that. I'm going to set this account. Oh, come back, come down, come down, come down, come down, come. Yes, I'm going to set inside this bottom tab navigator. So I'm going to now account in the bottom tab navigator, account is first and explore is second. So I'm going to set this explore, we need the explore at the first place. So what we need to do for that means go up, light, yes, I'm going to set here. So now for confirming that the screen both screens are inside the bottom tab navigator, what I can do means in the bottom tab navigator you can see once more arrow, right? If you close it means yes, the both of the screens are coming under the bottom tab navigator. If you click open, so then both of the screens are coming under the bottom tab navigator one. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to create one screen called a screen view. Okay, screen view. The screen view is for whenever user was clicking any food from the explore. For example, there's one tea. So user was clicking the tea means that time you're going to navigate to the screen view. So for that, what I'm going to do means I'm going to one row. So here we are going to drag and drop this row. So in this row, we are going to add one button here. So this button is going to be have a text of back. So now we drag and drop this back. So this back button is going to be this horizontal align, sorry, this row force with this going to be not with height is going to be fit content. I'm going to set this horizontal alignment is going to be left. So then what I'm going to do next means here we are going to drag and drop one image for displaying our foods image. So for example we took t, right? So if the user was clicking the t means we are going to display the t in this image 5 1. So I'm going to set this radius of this image is going to be 50 pixels. Okay, right. So then I'm going to drag and drop one row here, one row. So after the row I'm going to duplicate the row. So first of all I'm going to add one text here. So I'm going to drag and drop one label. So inside this row 5 you are going to display this label. So this label is going to be at the left side. For that what you need to do means we need to set this horizontal alignment at the left side, and I'm going to set this height is going to be the fit content, and I'm going to set this label is going to be title of the food. And I will say for the, because it's title, right, we are need to keep as 25 pixels or 20 means it will be very small, I think so. We'll take and keep 25 itself. So then I'm going to duplicate this row. Row 5 is going to be, I'm going to duplicate it. If you duplicate the row 5, so then it will be included with the text. So I'm going to set this font size as 20. Sorry, I can keep as 18. I can keep 14. Okay, not 4, it's 14. So I'm going to set the price, food price. It's not foodie price, it's food price. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to duplicate this row 6 again. So this is going to be the food's description. I'm going to set as 18. It's not 8, it's 18. Okay, so food description. So then I'm going to set this height of this row 1 is going to be fill parent. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to drag and drop one button. I'm going to set outside of this row 7, and I'm going to set this row after this one. Okay, so I'm going to set this row 7's horizontal vertical element is going to be top. Okay, so that's all. So then I'm going to set this button's text is going to be buy now. Buy now is in the button's text. I'm going to set this width of this button is going to be 200 pixels, and this is the button. So after the button 6, we are going to drag and drop one label here. So this labels is going to be text label only. I'm going to set this color as white. Because of that, we can get some space between the bottom and this button. Okay, so that's all for this designing part of the screen view. So then we are going to create another one screen here for screen loading. Okay, screen loading. So this screen, what will do means whenever user was from the explore screen. From the explore screen, if user was clicking a T means that time we are going to navigate to the loading screen. With the help of row ID, it is going to load the food. Then only we are going to come to the screen view. So first of all, we can design for the screen loading itself. So here it's designing part is very easy, but a block part will be somewhat difficult, not that much. So this one, so even we don't need this image text, we can directly go with the loading icon. I'm going to drag and drop this loading icon from the user interface, which is available in the thunkable itself. I'm going to set this color of this one is going to be a blue color, so some dark blue. Okay, that's all. So this is the loading icon, so it's the loading screen. So then this is a then what I'm going to do next means we need to create one screen which is for creating a post and creating food of screen create screen create. This screen create is going to have a image here, one image. So this image is going to have one icon, and so I can search for this icon itself. I'm going to copy this image address. I'm going to paste in here itself. Okay, not in the background of this one screen. So then I'm going to set here. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next means, and that's all for this image one. I'm going to set this image radius is going to be the 50 pixels. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to drag and drop one text input here after the image 6. So this is for inputting the food title. Okay, title we are going to input it here is. So then what I'm going to do next means then food price. If I can say that as food cost, so how much cost is this going to occur. So then after the cost we are having the food image. So then title, subtitle, it's going to be the cost. Then finally we are having the description. Okay, so then we are having one button here for publishing it. Publish. Okay, that's all. So I'm going to set this width is going to be 200 pixels. I'm going to set this screen's vertical alignment is going to be space around. So food title, food cost, food description, and publish button, and food's image icon. So then I'm going to create another one screen like screen loading. It's not screen loading, so screen publishing. Okay, screen publishing. Now what I'm going to do next means here also I'm going to drag and drop the loading icon only. So here I'm going to set that that color only. Okay, this color is okay. So why this, what this publishing screen is going to do means, so it's going to collect the data from the create screen, and we are going to publish in the database. So whenever user was clicking this publish button in the screen create, so then first we are going to navigate to the screen publishing. So in the screen publishing we will be converting the image into URL, and we are going to send the data or all data, title, cost, and description, and the food image is going to be added to the database. Then we are going to navigate to the screen explore. So this is how this designing. So then what I'm going to do next means then we are going to create another one screen for screen place order. order, screen place order. So what the screen place order is going to do means whenever you user was clicking the buy now button from the screen view, whenever user was I want to buy the food from the buy now button. So then once the user was clicking the button buy now button, then you're going to navigate to the screen place order. So here only we are going to select the food quantity, that's and all. I'm going to drag and drop one row here. So then here what I'm going to do next means here we need to create one button here. So okay, yes, I'm going to drag and drop one button here. So this button is going to be back button to the normal screen, which means the screen view. So then I'm going to set this horizontal alignment for this row 8 is going to be horizontal alignment is going to be left, and I'm going to set this height is going to be fit content. So after this row, what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this row 8 again. So here I'm going to set this horizontal alignment of this row 9 is going to be center only. So I'm going to set this by, instead of this back button, we are going to set as plus. Okay. Font size is going to be 20. So then I want to add one label here after the button 9. So this label is going to be the food quantity. I'm going to set as 1. So then I'm going to duplicate this button 9 again. I'm going to set after this one. So not outside this, after the label. So after the label 13. So this buttons text is going to be minus. So this is for increasing and decreasing the food quantity. I'm going to set this vertical element is going to be space around. Horizontal element is going to space around. Okay, it's okay, it's fine. So then what I'm going to do next means we are going to drag and drop one label between the this row 8 and row 9 for giving a space between these two rows. So first of all I'm going to drag and drop one label here. I'm going to set this row 8 as first. I'm going to set this labels text as color as white in color. Okay, now it's perfectly fine. So then I want to drag and drop one data viewer list here. So this is for selecting the user's food delivery person. Okay, I'm going to set this one as at the top. Okay, so here I'm going to select this one, users text alone. So user food delivery man's name alone. So once user was clicking the from the buy now button from the screen view, that time user is going to navigate to this screen place order. So here you can user can able to set the food quantity, like they want a 3-4 fits means they can click this add button. If they want to decrease means they can click this minus button. So then once they set that one, so they are going to select the delivery person to deliver the food. So once if the user was clicking the food delivery person means, for that we need to create another one screen called screen sent. Okay, this is the screen ID. So this is a very simple screen. Also you are not going to have that much blocks here. I'm going to drag and drop an image here. So this image is going to be would search for one icon here. So this icon is going to be correct icon. So this correct icon, I will get some correct icon from here. I want this one. No. Yes, I can add this one itself. Copy image address and paste. Go to the thunkable and paste in the picture name one. So then I'm going to set this radius of this image is going to be 100. Because of that, it will be going in the rounded in shape. So then once we done it, we are going to drag and drop one label here. So then in this label what we are going to do means here we are going to set as email sent. So we can set a sent email. Sent email. Your food will be delivered soon. Your food will be delivered soon. this is a screen or screen sent. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to drag and drop one button here after this label 15. So this button is going to be the back button. So back. So the best functionality for this back button is whenever user was clicking this back button, that time they are going to navigate to the screen view itself. Because if we don't need to navigate to the screen place order, because again they will that one itself. So then I will set this screen's vertical alignment is going to be space around. So that's all for our apps designing part. So once I want to say one thing about this place order and screen set. So whenever user was clicking this, whenever user was selecting their food delivery person, so that time it's going to show one pop-up window. That time, like it is going to show an alert. You want to create an email for this person or not? If user was confirming means that time an email will be sent automatically to the delivery person that user was selected. So then once the email was sent, that time you are going to display this screen here. So that's all for the designing part for our food go app. So now we are going to setting up our databases so for the users. So first we'll be using the Firebase for the login system. So let us go to the firebase.google.com. So then it will be creating the, we will be navigating to that one. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to click this get started button. So it will be navigating to the console panel. So I'm going to take this add new project. So this project's name is going to be a food go is going to be our app's name. I'm going to click this continue button. I want to display is everything. I'm going to create the project. Creating your project for wait. So we need to wait until it creating the project. So now our project is ready. So now what I'm going to do next means I'm going to click this continue button. Because of that it will be navigating the screen to this one. So then I'm going to click this real-time database. So we don't need the real-time database for the currently now. So then I'm going to click this authentication now. So I'm going to click this get started. So before clicking the get started, you're going to this one. I'm going to click this web app button. I'm going to register app first of all. So then we are going to register app by entering our app's name like food go, and you can give your project's name. So also set up web hosting, but we don't need a web hosting currently now. So then I'm going to click this register app. So here you can get the API key. Okay, so first of all I want to do another one thing. I can close this one. So I can go to the authentication. I'm going to click this get started. So then you need to select with the authentication type. So I want the authentication with the email and the password. So enable this one email and password and enable this here one. That's all. Then click the save button. So that's all, we enabled this one. So then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to click this create a real-time database. So click this create database. So here just click select and click the enable. So now we successfully created the database now. So now I'm going to the settings, project settings, and here you can get this API key, right? I'm going to this API key. I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to go to the thunkable and select this food go app that you can see on the top. So then I'm going to this one and Firebase settings, paste this API key here. So then once we done that, now we are going to the real-time database here, and here you can see one link, right? Just you need to copy that one, copy a link address and go to the thunkable and paste that database URL here. I think it's not the correct one. I can copy this one, copy link address. I'm going to paste in here. actually it's not a correct one, I think so. Okay, like I can copy it like this one, copy image address, copy link address. I'm going to the thunkable again, and I'm going to set up this on the database URL. Okay, I'm going to delete this everything from the database URL. Just I can select it all, control plus X. So then I want to copy this again, copy link address. I want to paste it here. And here we are going to navigating the console itself, but we don't need this one. We need this URL only. For that, let I click the copy. So let me go to the thunkable. I'm going to paste it here. Yes, now we successfully pasted. But the simple way what you can do means you can directly get from the settings itself, but I have only done like this, so sorry for this one. So then what I'm going to do next means we are successfully done for the database, which is going to authenticate for this login system. So but now we need one database for storing the food, the food data and the user data and the food delivery person's data. For that, what we need to do means we are going to go to the docs.google.com/spreadsheet. We are going to use the Google Sheets like a database. So now what I'm going to do next means I'm going to click this blank button. So then I'm going to name this database spreadsheet. Okay, this spreadsheets title is going to be first. We don't need for the common user. First, we need for a food delivery, food post on food go, food food go db, which means database. So then what I'm going to do next means for the food we need a title. For posting a food we need a title of the food and subtitle cost of the food. After the subtitle cost of the food we need a description for the food. So here in the description part what I'm going to do next means here we are going to do another one thing. So after the description we are going to add the image of the food. Then we are having the email address of the restaurant and address of the hotel address. Then phone number of the restaurant, and phone number of the restaurant is it's really important here. Number of a restaurant. So first for a post of the food we need the title of the food mainly, and subtitle price of the food mainly, and description and image. These are four main things here. So then after that extraordinarily we are having the email address of the poster, which means the seller, email address of the seller, that I can keep hyphen seller. So then we are having the hotel address, then we are having the phone number of the hotel, and we are having the delivery address mainly. Okay, delivery address. So that's all for this database for this post. So we are successfully done for the post database. So then after the post database we are having the not for the user. So we don't need your database for common user. Why? Because we are going to already store in a stored variable. So then we need a database for a food delivery person. So food delivery person hyphen a food go db database. Okay, so here what I'm going to do next means for a food delivery person we need a name of the food delivery person. Then after the name we are having the phone number of the food delivery person. So then we are having the address, home or hotel address of the food delivery person. So then we are having the email address of the food delivery person. So that's all, nothing more than that. So in this login system we have 1 2 3 4 5 different one. So here we will be having 1 2 3 4 different rows, I mean the columns, tables. Okay, so we don't need a password. Why? Because we are not interested to show the password commonly. So then what I'm going to do next means that's all for the database section. So guys, until now we set up our databases and we designed our app successfully, and now we are going to the blogs part now. So once you need to go to the screen one. So whenever, so first of all we need to create some variables here. So stored variable, it's going to be a stored variable. First we are having the username. Username is the first variable. So then I'm going to duplicate it again. So next, after the username, for the user we are having the phone number, right? So it's phone. So then after the phone number we are having the home or hotel address, right? So I'm going to duplicate it again. So it's going to be home or hotel. Okay, it's going to be home or hotel address. So after the home or hotel address we are having the email, right? Email of the user. Email is going to be stored here. So after the email we are having the password of the email. Password. Okay, that's all. 1 2 3 4, four different data. 1 2 3 4 5. But what we missed, we successfully inputted 1 2 3 4 5. So in screen one also we are having 1 2 3 4 5 variables. Okay, and now we have successfully created the variables. Also we need another one variable for selecting the user. Okay, so we need to duplicate the stored variable again, and I'm going to set this stored variable is going to be doing is going to be what they are doing, like that, for selecting the user, right? Okay. So then what I'm going to do next means we need a row id for the delivery person. A row id delivery delivery person delivery person row id for delivery. So that's all here, stored variable. So then what we need to go do next means whenever the screen one was opens, that time we are going to check for one thing. So that we are going to check with the help of this if else condition. If is equal to null. Okay, which is equal to null means this any one of the stored variable which we can take, we can give this email address. Okay, email address or home or hotel address. Home or hotel address is equal to null means that time user was not filled the informations, correct informations, or else we can select as doing is equal to null means that time we are going to, its user was not selected the correct one. So that time we are going to navigate the screen to screen select. So then else, so if it was not is equal to null, it was filled with something means that time we are going to do another one thing, that is we are going to navigate to the screen explore. Also before that we need to sign in with the account, sign in with the mail id and the password. For that what we need to go do means we are going to search for a sign in from the application section. So if you drag and drop means we can able to see the sign here. So I can drag and drop again. Yes, it's a sign. It imported the sign here. Also we set it up the firebase already, right? So let's go to the blocks, and here you select. Okay, if it was not is equal to null, it was filled with something means we are going to sign in with the stored email address and the password. So the email address is going to be the stored email address. Okay, stored email is going to be the email here, and password is going to be stored password. It's not stored doing, it's stored password. That's all. So once it was verified, so then we are going to navigate the screen to screen. So it's not inside this one, it's the else condition. So then we are going to navigate the screen to screen explore. So that's all for this one. So then we are having the select screen. So select screen is nothing but select the user type. If the user was clicking the customer, so first of all I want to select this list viewer one. If the user was selecting as customer, that time we are going to do one thing, like we are going to have one temporary variable. Person select is going to be the temporary variable. Person select. So then what I'm going to do means I'm going to set this as null currently now. So then user was, whenever user was clicking something in the list viewer one, so that time we are going to check for one thing. If it was, if the data was, so we need to use one is equal to condition from the logic. So if which is equal to, if the item was is equal to customer, if the selected item was is equal to customer means that time we are going to do one thing, we are going to store store this one, that the app variable that we created recently in the screen itself. App variable person select is going to be C. C for customer. Okay, small c, not capital. So then what I'm going to do next means, so else it was the item was not is equal to our customer. Some other means there's no some other thing. It's only delivery person. So we are going to set the person as delivery person B. Okay, so that's all for this one. So once they successfully done, that time we are going to navigate the screen to screen login. Okay, screen login, and again for screen login. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next means, whenever user was clicking the sign in button 1, so whenever user was clicking the button 1, that time we are going to sign in with their account. Okay, so we are going to set the email address. Okay, we'll set this one text input 1, sorry, username, phone number, home address, and email addresses, and the text input 4. So with the help of text input 4 and at last text input 5, we are going to log in, I mean the sign in option. So that time what we are going to do means, so if it was showing any error, we are going to display in one alert named component, but we are not drag and drop any alert name component. So let's do first of all that. Let's search for the alert here. Let's again drag and drop inside this our mobile emulator. So this alert, what we're going to do means, okay, so now it is going to be, let's keep this a confirmed place as okay, like that. So that's all for this alert. So then back to the login system. So let's go to the blocks. If it was showing any error means we're going to set the title as, title of the alert is going to be error, or error. I will set the alert once message is going to be this error, what error is correctly. Okay, so then what we're going to do next means, then once it was signed in, that time we are going to set the stored variable. Okay, stored variable, this one, username. So first of all I'm going to set the username as text input 1. So text input 1. So then what I'm going to do next means, it is going to be, so also we need to do another one thing. So but before that I can do like this itself. Phone number is going to be text input 2. So then after the phone number we are having the home or hotel address, text input 3. So then we are having the email address, email is going to be the text input 4. So after the email we are having the password is going to be text input 5. So now we are successfully stored in our variables. So and we need to store in a doing variable, right? For checking is user is what we can say, customer or food delivery person. We need to create one function. So this function, what we're going to do means, we can save it as save and go, save go. So then we're going to check for one thing. So we used one variable, right? So I can use it here. So which variable means, we used that app variable person select. If the person select is equal to C, if the person select is equal to C means customer. So that time once it was stored successfully, that time we are going to navigate the screen to screen 1. Okay, or else I can directly go to the screen explore. Okay, screen explore. And if what else, so if it was a delivery person means, that time we are going to do another one thing, that is we are going to store in the database, right? If it was delivery person, that we are going to store in a database. So here we use docs.google.com slash spreadsheet for as a database, and food delivery person food go db. So this is our database that we created. So then back to the thunkable. So we are going here. So in this one at the bottom, again you can drag and drop file, and here also you can add on data sources, right? So if you click the add button, that time you can create your own data sources here. So I can click the Google Sheets here. I can select the sheet. it's showing other apps variable, it's not showing ours. So we need to sign in with the account. So now we are going to select a sheet here from the Google Sheets. So we are having the food delivery person Google food go db database. So we need to create the spreadsheet here. So then what we're going to do next means we are going to the login system again. So go to the blocks in the save and go. What we're going to do is, if it was customer means we are going to directly go to the explore screen itself. If it was not customer, then it was a food delivery person means. So first of all, we're going to create a row on this column. So with the help of the stored variables, okay, stored variable, this one, username, and password is phone is phone number, and home is home address, and they are having the email. So email for receiving the emails from the user. So then once we done it, we are going to do another one thing. So we are going to store in a row id, okay. So row id delivery is going to be the row id here. So once it was done successfully, that time we are going to navigate the screen to a screen one, okay, or else we can directly go to the screen explore. That time so we have successfully done for this one. So then we need to link this function with this button one, save and go. Okay, once it was stored this, and then we are going to save and go. So whenever user was clicking the another button, so button 2 I think so, it's sign up button. Whenever user was clicking the sign up button, that time we are going to sign up. Okay, we are going to create a new account in the Firebase by the user. So with the help of this text to both text inputs, I'm going to duplicate this text input 4 and 5 and set inside this sign up email text input 4 and text input 5. So once we've done this one, once it was successfully signed up, that time we are going to do another one thing. We are going to sign in. Okay, we need to sign in. We need to sign in with the same one. Once it was signed up, then immediately we need to sign up with the same one. Also, if it was any alert means there's any alert, so that time we are going to display in, there's any error means we are going to display here. So then what I'm going to do next means, again it was showing any error that we want to display in your sign in. So then it was showing any error means it is going to display in the sign option after signing up. So then we need to create a new these variables, right? So I'm going to duplicate this everything. So username, phone number, home or hotel address, email address. So then we are having the password. Yes, that's all. We're going to set inside this sign in. Okay, after this, if error, after the sign in, we are going to do this one. So once it was successfully signed in, we are going to store this everything, and we are going to do another one thing, save and go. Okay, in the sign up also. So now we are successfully done with this screen. So now what we done till now means, whenever user was clicking the button to sign up, that we are going to sign up successfully with the help of email address and the password. Then we are going to check for any error. If it is any error means it is going to show the error. There's no any error, then we are going to go with this one itself. And we are going to do another one thing. If the sign in, we are going to sign in. After signing up, we need to sign in with the help of same to both. So then if you are showing any error again, it is going to show the error. So then we are going to save it and go. So hope it was very bigger one, so that I can create a function concept here, that I can bring a function concept. So again, sign in. So here what I'm going to do means, I'm going to keep every blocks inside this one. I'm going to set this functions sign in up is going to be this one. Okay, because of that the codes will be decreased now. So we are successfully done with the login system. So then next screen that we are going to go through is screen explore. will be at the last thing. So okay, so now in the screen explore, what we're going to do means here we need to have one database, right, for the food post and all. So food go.db. So this is the database that we are having. So first of all, we are going to this select this one. I'm going to select a data source from here. So now I'm going to create new by the Google Sheets. I'm going to select a sheet, and I can select this one, a food post is the one that we need to do now. So then when I create it, start creating, yes. So then once I have linked to the database and the app, now I'm going to set this image is going to be the image of the post, then title is going to be the title of the post, and subtitle is going to be subtitle of the post. Then we're successfully done with this one. So then we need to do the coding for blocks for this screen. So which means we need to add one main variable here. We need to have one row id, row hyphen id hyphen view. So this is the variable now we are having. So logic is from the logic you can get the null and keep it here. So then once you're done this one, so whenever user was clicking something in the grid, that time we are going to set this row id. So this row id to view, I'm going to set this app variables to row id to view is going to be this row id, and I'm going to navigate the screen to screen loading that we done in the designing part, right? Screen loading. So then once navigated to the screen loading, there's no nothing more than this. Also we are having this button, right? Add button 3. So whenever user was clicking the button 3 add button, so that time we are going to navigate the screen to a screen add, I mean screen create. So we are successfully done for the explore screen. Then we are having the sign out screen. So here we need to, if the user was clicking sign out means when our user was clicking the sign out button, which is button 4, that time we are going to check for the user if it was the user was a customer or a food delivery person, like that. If else condition, with the help of if else condition, if is equal to C, if the doing was is equal to C means from the variable you can get this doing, right? If the doing was is equal to C. Also I need to confirm one thing, in the login system we used doing only right. Let's check that also. Yes, we used a person select because of the we need to set the doing right. Also we need to another one thing in the login system, I think so. So if it was a customer, that time we are going to set the stored variable doing is going to be C. So then if it was a delivery person means we are going to set as D. So this is the concept here. So then sorry for this interruption. So then what I'm going to do next means in the account screen, if it was C, if the user was a customer means that time we are going to sign out first of all. So before that we need to set this everything as null, this as null, and I'm going to set another one variable as null, like phone number is going to be null, and again after the phone number we are having the home or hotel address, and after the home or hotel address we are having the uh, email as null. So after the email we are having the password, use the password as null. So after the password we are having the doing is going to be null, and more than nothing, there's no nothing than this. So we're going to keep this sign in option, okay? Sign in one, it is going to be sign out. Okay, so this is the one we need to sign out, and we need to keep everything as null, and we are going to sign out. If it was else, it was delivery person means it was equal to D, it was is equal to delivery person means first of all what we need to do means we need to delete a row, okay? So before that I can do another one thing. like okay, we don't need that one, I think so. So let I can use a function concept here, like for the delivery version, delivery delete. This is the function concept here that we're going to use today. So yeah, I'm going to set this this one. So this is going to be, this row id is going to be the stored variable that we done in the beginning, right? Stored variable row id for the delivery person. So we need to delete it from that one. So then what we need to do means we are going to set this one, is everything as null, phone number as null. So even we can use another one concept, like I can duplicate this alone. I can keep everything inside this one. So because of this doing also null, and we need to add another one variable here, like stored variable row id is going to be the row id for the delivery is going to be the null. So then what we need to do means we are going to sign out. So finally we need to navigate the screen to screen 1. Okay, sign out. After once it was sign out, so this is going to do in this one also. Once it has sign out, they're going to navigate to the screen 1. Also if it was else means we are going to call these everything in the function in this if else condition. So then we are successfully done for the account part, account screen. Also we need to do another one main thing in the for the account screen alone, which means whenever user was opening this account screen, whenever user was open this account screen, that time we need to display every data in the every labels, right? Like we are having the label 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So password we don't need, I think so, because we don't need the password to display. 1 2 3 4. So 4 is enough. So that I can delete the password from here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 is enough. So first we are having the button 4, right? So in the button 4, what we need to going to display means we are going to display the username. So then after the username we are having the label 5. So phone number, we want to display the user's phone number. So after the user's phone number we are having label 6, user's home or hotel address. So then we are having the user's label 7, email address, duplicate it, and I want to set this that's all. More than this button sound, 1 2 3 4, 4 different variables we are using here. So then that's all for this account part, account screen part. So then explore screen we done. So then we need to do another one screen, a screen loading. Okay, screen loading is there. So here we are going to load the data. So by we are going to have some variables here first of all. So like first we are having the food image, food img, food img is enough, food img display, food img display. So then we are having, after food img display we are having a food title. Okay, title to display. After the title we are having a subtitle, subtitle to display. Subtitle to display. So then after subtitle we are having the description part, description to display, description to display. So then we are going to do another one thing, a food image, food title, subtitle, description, that's all. So then whenever user was open the screen loading, that time we are going to do one thing. Okay, whenever user was clicking the screen open, so whenever screen loading was open, that time we are going to set this username, not stored variable username, it is going to be a food img display is going to be, we are going to set from, we are going to get from food, not this one, post. From the post we are going to get from the title, from the image we are going to get. Okay, from the image we are going to get from the id that we loaded for display, yes, row id for view. This is the one. So after the food img display we are having the food title to display. So in this food post database itself, so then we are having the title display. So I'm going to duplicate it again. So after the title we will be having the subtitle to display. Subtitle to display. After the subtitle we will be having a description to display. Description to display. Description, yes, description to display. That's all for this part. So then we need to go to the screen view. Okay, screen view. So then what you're going to do means, let's go to the screen view. Really, screen view. Where is the screen view? Yes, it's here. So whenever user was open the screen view, whenever the screen view was opens, that time we are going to display this img image. So image picture is going to be the variable that we got, right? So this variable that we recently wrote, put img display. So after this image we'll be having this label 9, label 10, label 11. So 9, 10, 11 is the variable that we are going labels we are going to use. 9 is the first one, 9, 10. So then we will be having the 11th one here. So then after the foot img display we will be having the title. First of all, title to display. So after the title to display we'll be having the subtitle to display. After subtitle to display we'll be having the description to display. Okay, that's all for the displaying the part. So then what we are going to do means, whenever you're supposed clicking this back button, so button 5, whenever you're clicking the button 5, I think where is the button 5? Yes, it's here. Whenever you're supposed clicking the button 5, that we're going to navigate to the screen explore, because the user was came from the explore screen but not from the screen loading. Okay, user was clicking, whenever the user was clicking the button 6 buy now button, that time we are going to navigate the screen to screen place order. Place order is the screen that we're going to navigate now. So then what I'm going to do next means we have successfully done for coding for the screen view. So then we are having the screen place order. There's the place order screen, I think this one. Yes, whenever you was clicking the back button 8, whenever you was clicking this button 8, that time we are going to navigate the screen to screen view. Okay, so that's all. So then whenever you was clicking this uh, button 9 and button 10 for increasing and decreasing. So whenever you from the if you was clicking the button 9 means, that time we are going to increase the data value. So with the button 9 and button 10 means 13 is the label that we are using. So 13th labels text is going to be increased by 1. Okay, increased by 1. So by which means, so we are going to from the label 13's text itself is going to be increased by 1. So if it was, if the user was clicking the button 10, if the user was clicking the button 10 minus, that time we are going to decrease by 1. So that's all for this one. This is a very easy concept that you can understand. So then we are going to, then we will be displaying the delivery persons, right? Whenever user was clicking any one thing here, that time we are going to get the information, right? Then we are going to show an alert here for this one. So for that we are going to create another one alert here, alert 2, I think so. So alert 2, so alert 2 title is going to be confirm and the message is going to be we can set in the programming part, and confirm cancel. Yes, defaultly like this only. So then place order. So in the place order screen, we are back to this place order screen. We are going to, whenever you're clicking this something, some items from the list, that time we are going to show the, we are going to get the data, like we're going to set the alert 2, right? Yes, alert 2, alert 1, yes, alert 2 is here. So alert 2's message is going to be confirm, create email, or and give a space. Then you need to set the, instead of this word, when you take this word, you're going to get from data source, get the value from the delivery person. Okay, delivery person. So name, so name is going to be this row id. Okay, so then we are going to show that alert to alert that we have created now. So if the user was confirmed means the user was confirmed only, that time we are going to do one thing. If the user was confirmed, that time we are going to create one email to this one, to this person, with the help of share named component, invisible component. Let's go to the place order here. Yes, we're going to create an email here. A share email is the one here. So here, first two email is nothing but first of all we are going to do this one, right? So two email is going to be users the delivery person's email. Okay, so then the food delivery person is okay. So then subject is going to be email from foodgo, email from foodgo customer, email from foodgo customer. So then what we're going to do, the email is going to be very important here. So here we're going to use some join here, food request, food request. So then we are going to give some space here, a new line, so that we are going to have one item here. So after a new line, so after the new line you are having, we need to display a user's name, username, then new line, and a users, and for a users what we require. So let's have some items here. Okay, first of all, after food request, okay, it's not for request, it's food request, request. So in a food request, after that we need to give one new line here. So with the help of new line block here, in a new line you need to give a food name. Okay, food title, we give a food title. Food title is nothing but the from the post itself you can get it, right? From the post we can get this this for food, we can get this food title display. So then after, in a new line, again in a new line, after that one we need to give a subtitle, price of the food, food price, food price is the one here. So after the food price we are going to display the subtitle that we loaded, right? Already subtitle display. So in a new line, after a subtitle we need to display the foods a description. We don't need the description here, we need the image here. Okay, we need one image, food image, food image, and we are going to give a link here, food image, that's all. And for a food image, before that I need to add some items here because we need some more things, right? One item, two item, so then again three item, and again fourth item, then sixth item. Okay, for now it's enough. Then let's go to the again and again. So next we are having the food image display, food image display. Then we are going to create a new line. So in a new line we are going to give a hotel's contact. Okay, hotel contact. So contacting a hotel, we are going to give the hotel or the email of the seller, hotel address, okay, phone of the hotel. For contacting the hotel, we are going to give a phone of the hotel by duplicating this one, set it here, and here from a post we are going to get it. Okay, from a post we are going to get this one, phone hotel. Because of this, they can easily get this one. So from this is a row id of this one. So but in this one we will be not having something like phone for hotel. So what we are going to do means, for here we are going to use this one. Okay, for this row id, not the row id to view. Okay, row id to, because we use food post, right? That's why we are going to use this one. So hotel contact is this one. So then in a new line, what I'm going to do next means, in a new line, we are going to display the delivery address. Okay, hotel address. So before that I need to add some join here. I can add till this only. 1 2 3 4, then we require another row 2 5, then 6. That's all. Okay, food image. After the food image, we are having the food img display. So here after that we need to give this new one, and we need to give a hotel contact. In a new line we are going to give a hotel address. I'm going to give a hotel address. Hotel address. After hotel address we are going to give the hotel address. This is our hotel address itself. So hotel, okay, hotel is the hotel address. So then in a new line we are going to give the delivery point. Okay, this is a delivery point address. Delivery address, this is the delivery address to delivered. Showing something. Okay, let I can delete this one. Let I can add again delivery address. So here only the delivery person should be delivered. So then we're going to drag and drop this again. So in a post, from the point of delivery location we are going to get this one. Okay, so that's all for this one. So phone number, for contacting a hotel we are having the phone number of the hotel. So then we are having the hotel address, then delivery address. So we are having two column here. So that I can delete one. So let's go to this one. We are not having like email for seller. We are not having the customers address, I think so. Customers email address, no. So let's go to the thunkable itself, so that we can delete these two extra new lines, extra items. So for deleting it, I think it will be somewhat difficult doing these two. Okay, let's test how we can do it. Let I can delete these two. So now I'm going to use this everything. all, I think so. Okay, that's all for this join box. So that's all for sending the email. Okay, so then what we're going to do next means, once it was sent the email that time, I think this is very very big, I think so. Yes, I think so, right? So then once it was sent the email that time, we are going to navigate the screen to a screen sent. Okay, we're going to navigate the screen to screen sent. So once it was navigated to the screen sent, user can understand that it was sent the email. So whenever user was clicking the back button, we are going to drag and navigate the screen to screen view. When user was clicking the button 11, that's why we are going to navigate the screen to screen uh, view. Okay, that's all for this one sent screen. Okay, now the only one screen, I think so, it's screen create. Okay, screen create. So now for this screen we need to create one alert. Okay, I hope you know to create an alert. So like that we are going to create this alert again. So we're going to search for alert component here. Now to drag and drop to the mobile emulator. Okay, so alert 3 will be created. So in the alert 3, what we're going to do means we're going to set the title as image. Image is going to be the title, and message is going to be upload image as and question mark. Upload images and question mark. And we'll set the confirm place as upload. In confirm place, you're going to have the upload here. Upload, and cancel place, we are going to have the camera. The cancel place, we are going to have the camera. So that's all for this one alert. So then what I'm going to do next means we are going to go to the screen create. Okay, screen create. So now whenever user was clicking this button, sorry, this image 6, so whenever user was clicking the image 6, that time we are going to show this alert 3. So if the alert was confirmed, so which means if the alert was confirmed means nothing but upload, user is going to can upload it. So for that we need to drag and drop on component name photo library. Okay, photo library, and we need a camera named component here. Okay, I think photo library has imported. Yes, then we need a camera. So battery is low. Okay, then we need a camera. Okay, camera is imported successfully. So then what we need to do means,
we are sorry. The upcoming informations cannot be able to hear by you because of the microphone problem. You can understand by watching.
if we would go, so it's directly come to those flash screen. So because we didn't use the wait screen, so it's that's why it's not showing uh, the screen. So let's click this delivery person itself, because there's no any delivery person already. So then now I'm going to use this Rishi my name here, and I'm going to fill some details, and I'm going to sign up. So guys, I have successfully created my account. So if I go to my account means I can able to see my account details, and I'm going to the explore screen itself. And here you in the data viewer list you can't able to see anything. Why? Because there's no anything here, so that I can create one new item here. So by it's showing this one, right? So now I'm going to add the new food. Okay, so what food I can add? I don't know that I'm having something or not, so that I can get it from my. So guys, now I uploaded a biscuit image. Biscuit. So then I'm going to set this biscuit cost. One biscuit value is 10 rupees 10. So then the description is, this is very tasty biscuit. Biscuits. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next means I'm going to publish it. So it started to publish. It's now we are in our what we can say that publishing screen. So it's not adding, so why? So let's test. Yes guys, now you can see the biscuit, right? So this is our app is going to work. Now you can click this biscuit. It's loading. Yes, you can see in this image and back button in the biscuit rupees 10, and this is a very tasty biscuits. And if you click the buy now button, then you can able to place the order. So it's loading for the food delivery person. So let until that I can set the biscuits I want. I can skip this almost 10 biscuits. I can keep unlimited biscuits I want. That I can click the buy now button again. Because of that again it will load. So guys, sorry for this interruption. So in our, if you started your thunkable live app means, please come to the screen place order. So then you need to select this one, the data viewer list one, right, for displaying the user's name and all. I mean the delivery person's name and all. So here we did not select the data source itself. That's the problem, it's not showing that. So food delivery person. So then you need to select this one, and I'm going to say this food type, this one is going to be a name for delivery person's name. So this is the overall design programming part. Hope I think so. Now you can get this one buy now button. Yes, now you can see the delivery person's name, right? Rishi. So I can select how much biscuits I want. I want 7 biscuits. I'm going to click the Rishi. It's showing confirm. A create email for JS. It will be creating an email for you. Yes, right? Yes, from Rishi Apps to Rishi Apps. So a food request is, a food title is biscuit, food price is 10, and a food image is this one, and a food hotel contact is in this one, and hotel address is Chennai, and delivery address is Chennai. We confirm, we exactly give everything here. So thank you for watching this video. This is the overall video. So let's meet on the next video. I think this I think you know why this video is for. This is a special video for 100 subscribers. So thank you for each one who supported me for this 100 subscribers. So let's meet on the next video. Bye.